Hello, I'm Jason from ITC Audio Company. So today please allow me to introduce our production 67 IP system for you. So in front of you, you can see the three boxes here. These three boxes are to realize the function. These two boxes are realize the function for the alarming, and at the bottom, the device is to realize the function to decode the signal which we receive from the internet through the switcher. Okay, so you can see the devices in front of you. I would like to introduce is in the middle one. It has about 30 zones. We can trigger out the 30 ports on the rear panel, and we can realize the alarming message to change into the switcher. In front of the two boxes is this one. The box function is to realize the analog signal to change it into the digital one. Okay. At the bottom, the device is to realize the function to decode the digital signal into the analog signal and then come to the speaker. See the three devices, they are the intercoms to talk each other, and this panel, it is to realize the function to special in president. The two devices, you can see the black one and the white one. The two devices, they can talk to each other through the number we set in the software. Okay, so for this panel, we can press the button here, because you can see we have the green button, and we also have the red button. These two button has its fixed function, and we can realize the function when we do some configuration in the software, and then we press it and some another calling to the devices or to another one, and when we press the alarming button, it tends to be the alarming message to another terminal and also to other side who can hear our signal alarming. Okay, so all the devices we introduce to you are the most wholesaler and also widely used in the shopping mall, the school, and also some prison or some shopping mall or some hotel and so on. So our 67 IP system is widely and popular in so much market, and thank you for your listening. Hello my dear customers, now please allow me to introduce our nice cable connecting for the IP67 system. Totally we have three kinds of cable here. We can see the connection one by one. First of all, we can see the cable 5 connection. As you can see, all the devices, they connected the cable 5 and directly to the switcher. Yes, as you can see, every devices they have a cable 5 connected directly to the switcher. So that's the mainly connection to the speaker. They are used to share the communication data and pass the analog into the digital signal, and then to share the communication together through the cable 5. Okay, another kind of cable is the power source cable. You can see the power source cable on the left of all the devices. They are used to supply the power to every device. So you can see the cable on the left of the devices, and they are connected directly to the socket. Okay, for these three devices, the power source connecting, the cable, like this one, this is the smaller compared to the bigger one, is smaller. Okay, so the power cable connection to the socket directly, they are mainly used to supply all the power to the devices. Okay, you can see the last kind of cable. These cables are connected to the speaker. Why we use this kind of connection? Because when we receive the signal from the internet, we use the home line cable to connect the device directly to the speaker and pass the signal to the speaker, and you can hear the sounds. Okay, these three kinds of cable are all we use in the IP system. That's for the function and for the connection presentation. Thank you.
This is IPPA system, so we must to set each terminal have IP address. You have two methods to set the IP address. The first one is use the panel on each terminal to set it. Please see the panel here. Double press this button and press OK. You will see you have to type in the manager password. The password is 638888. Then press the OK button. You see here is the IP address setting. After finish it, press the OK again. Then the finish. So this is the first time to set the IP address. The second method to set the IP address for each terminal is use this serial cable to connect terminal and our PC to set the IP address. Please see here. This is the terminal port for each terminal. We use a serial cable to connect it. And another is connected to our PC. Then we will use the software in our PC to set in the IP address for each terminal.
Okay, dear friend, the second method to set the IP address for each terminal is use the software to set it. Please see here in this folder, after you install the software of 6700 system, you will see this folder. In the tool folder, you see there is terminal configure tool here. Double press it. You see, because we connect the terminal and our PC with the serial cable, so we chose this option, serial port. In my PC, it's used the config port. Then I press the query button. Okay, because the COM port is wrong just now, so we chose the COM4 port and press query, and then you see this is the IP address and the net mask gateway server IP. This is we have to set for each terminal. After finish, you set it and press this button Y, and then it said Y date complete. That means this terminal have its IP address now. So that's all. Now we are going to set the software of 6700 systems. Please see in this folder, you can see the ITC IP case software. Double press it. In here, there is such setting. It means the media server address. This address is for the server PC. It's this PC. So how I can set this IP address? How I can choose it? In your PC, we have to set this IP address, the fixed IP address for this PC. You see, I have set a fixed IP address for this PC, and this is the server IP address. Finish. Then in this user interface, I have to choose this IP address. Press OK, and then we log in. After you log in this system, the first step to do is set the server. You see here, tooth. Choose tooth. And there is manager forward server here. You see? We have to set a server name and a server IP address. Server IP address. That's OK. Finish. Close. And then the second step is set the local forward serve setting. Just here. This is the server IP address, and you can, after you set this IP address, in this option you can choose it. And these two main address and the mixed address, you do not need to change them. And in here, default permission, we chose not allow. Finish that, we press the save button. And then we have to restart the software. In here, you have to know we have to sign out first, and then in the servers, we have to stop these free servers. Stop. Because I have changed some setting for the software, so I have to restart the servers. Twice. And restart it, close. And then assign it again. And then after we set the manager forward server and the local forward server setting, the first step is register this software. You see here, press help the license information. You see there are two options here: registration code or choose the dongle. Because generally we will sell you the dongle USB, so you just need to choose the dongle option and insert your USB dongle USB to this server this server PC. That's okay, and you will see the user 0 here, and this is the register code. Um, you uh, you should send us this user 0 number so that we would provide you the registration code in here, and then you press the register button. That will finish it. Now we chose this one, the registration code, because it have a day limit. It have a day limit. The value provided is from sometime to sometime. Finish the register. Press this register. Close. And then after we register this software, now we will going to set the terminal. You can see here there are four options here. Options and the monitor broadcast, real-time task, schedule, and the media library. And the options you have the basic setting, the server address, the system configure tool. Press here. You see this is the there are eight options let you to setting. Include the priority, the speak and the talkback configure, alarm configure. We do not change this setting for this option. We only set the terminal here. After you set IP address for each terminal, and then you will see them. They are included. They are sold. They will sold in here. So in the terminal setting or in the terminal state. Press the refresh button. You can see that here. If we want to change the terminal setting, please look at me here. Press the edit. I can give this terminal a name and I have to type in its IP address and choose this forward server IP address. This is the terminal volume control. And this term version is very important. Generally, we chose the bit direction 3.6 option. And this is call number. Call number is used for when the call central to call each terminal, they will press this number first, and then they press the call button. They will call this terminal. And then this is call center. For some emergency panel, they only have one button or two buttons. For these buttons, we have to set one call center number for that, so that after they press that button, they will call the central terminal. This is the default route ID. Generally, we often set it as the 001. And finish it, we press OK. For each terminal, you have to set it like just now. After you finish the terminal setting, we will going to play a stereo for this terminal to test it. You see here, we are going to play a stereo here. Press the play stereo and choose the file play. Add a new task. Task 1. And add a file. Choose a MP3 file. And then select the terminal. I select this one terminal. Press OK. And then press the OK. You see, this is the task is finished. We can modify it or delete it. After we press the start button, the terminal will play the music. You see here, it's playing. we can stop it or pause it. This is Play Studio. Okay, now we are going to set the IP broadcast alarm system. Double press this button. You can see the password is there's no password for it. That's okay. So in this IP emergency alarm broadcast, because you use the 6223 and the 6718 these two devices, so we have to set the software in here. You press the configure, and you see there is 0 options. Because we do not use the serial cable to connect our terminal, you just use a Cat5 cable to connect it. So this option we do not need to choose it. Just press OK. And in the network, we have to set, because we use the Cat5 cable to connect, we have to choose this option, use network, and the listen port is 1A000 and press OK. Finish that, we are going to add a task here. You see, I add a task. Task B and add trigger list, because from the 6223 device we have 30 triggers, so we choose which which port you need. I chose the port 1 you need, and then I add the fire alarm amplifier, fire alarm music, and then I will going to set the this port, set the terminal for this port. Finish it and choose the volume and click OK. Then finish this task. You can press the start button to test it, and you see the music is playing after stop. For this mission, for example, when the fire is happen, the 6223 device can give dry contact to the 6713, and then our system will know which port have the fire happen, so that it will trigger then that task. Oh, this is the whole setting for our system. Thank you very much.